Hello everybody, how's everything going out there in the hot South Georgia heat, North Florida? Anybody else around the world that might watch my little channel on Facebook, YouTube? You guys are having a great day. We are having a better than great day, and want to let you know about the virtues of using AMSOIL. We've got motor oil, transmission fluid, we've got gear oil, hydraulic coolant, hydraulic fluid and coolant, not hydraulic coolant. Of course, hydraulic fluid kind of acts as a coolant on itself, like almost like a heat sink in a way, in a different way. So, you guys need anything? Let me know. If you need for your next oil change, 25,000 mile oil change on regular cars and trucks. We've got a gear oil for big trucks like semis. Any kind of mid-size to, heavy-duty trucks. We've got a 500,000 mile rear end gear lube, and it works really, really well in any whatever viscosity that you need it in. Our ATF fluid is just banging. It is absolutely an incredible oil. It is the most complicated oil fluid, quote unquote, that exists right now. There's basically no one can touch us. We make our oil so good that we don't have to worry about trying to meet specs, because we exceed the specs, and so that's why we have so many specs listed on the bottle. We don't build to meet, we build way above so that it meets all the specs. Now, you do need to check with someone like me or AMSOIL Technical. If you have a specific application that you're not sure about, you can give us a call and I'll be glad to help you. Also, I want to let everybody know that I am now a Relodyne / Jack Becker rep. Now, with that, I want to let everybody know that my first choice is always going to be AMSOIL. I'm loyal to a fault. I'm very, I guess what's the word? I lean really heavy towards AMSOIL. I love the product. If I could do it for free, if I could just do this job for free, I would just go around and just give it away. But you can't do that, and I understand that's not reality, but that's kind of my heart. That's my heart in it. I just believe that it's a great thing for people that drive automotive vehicles, or gasoline-powered vehicles, diesel-powered vehicles. We even have a natural gas oil for natural gas engines. So give us a holler, and we're more than happy to help you with that. Farmers, truck, big tractors, combines, meets and exceeds all those specifications, beats out all that Rotella stuff that you guys believe in, and Delo, and it just beats it. Just do an oil analysis. Invite me out. If you're in the Lowndes County area, Eccles County, Brooks, Sparks, Adel, Cook County, all of the counties around this area and in North Florida, you've got a big John Deere, the John Deere Technical said, hey, you guys can't, you can't run whatever oil, you've got to run our oil or whatever. You don't have to worry about that, because unless they give you the oil and the filters, it's against the law for them to require you to use any particular oil or filter to keep you from, quote unquote, voiding the warranty. So it's the Moss Magnuson Act, and if you need to do any Google research on that, just hit Google, type Moss Magnuson Act, and that'll basically answer that for you. What did I want to hit on today? So yeah, I'm a Relodyne dealer, and a Jack Becker Relodyne, basically the same thing. If you need any oil in that regard, please call me. And if you also need DEF fluid, I'm a DEF fluid dealer with Relodyne. We've got a few other things that we're in the works for. Because I've got AMSOIL does a great job, but I've got to expand a little bit so that we've got a good selection of different products that Peter Synthetics is. I want to expand the product base that we have. There's no complaints about AMSOIL. There's no issues with AMSOIL. AMSOIL does not have any supply chain issues. It's just that I personally am, chasing down those other avenues. And so if someone just simply does not want to run AMSOIL and they've just made it time and time again, I can use what I sell as kind of a door opener to kind of keep that door open. Say, hey, we'll buy DEF fluid from you, and then maybe one day down the line they'll smarten up and get AMSOIL. I mean, that's just bottom line. I mean, if you're running a fleet, okay, you're probably doing the absolute great job, and you're doing the best that you can. I'm not faulting anyone or putting anyone down. It's just truth. I like speaking the truth and not worrying about what what anybody has to say about it. That's why I do what I do, and I'm independent. I don't want to work for someone else. I worked for someone for a while, and it was very, very difficult for me to work for pretty much anybody. It doesn't matter. So I work under myself, and we're doing pretty good. I want to expand the product base. So if you are a trucking center fleet, if you have even quick lubes, individual, if you're an owner operator, glad to help you with it. More than happy to help you with anything. If you have questions, even if you're not buying AMSOIL from me, you want to call AMSOIL. And let me reiterate that if you're not buying AMSOIL yet, you don't have a dealer, call me and I'll be glad to help you. Even if you use a different oil and you've got questions about another oil, I could probably answer the question, and you're going to hear a sales pitch from me a little bit. But if you've got questions about other oils, I can kind of look up the specs, look up different things, and kind of give you an idea if you've got a certain amount of mileage, what's been done to the truck. And I can actually run down some, if you have questions, I'm glad to run those down and get them answered for you. We're pretty busy, but when we are getting busier and busier as we ramp up and get more things rolling. So if you have any questions, you know where to find me. I've got my website posted down here. The phone number is clearly listed, so if you guys can do that, I appreciate it. If not, it's okay. Weight loss update. I'm sitting at 363, 364. I'll give you guys an update later. You guys have a good day, and have a better than good day. And here at Peter Synthetics, we go deep.